What enabled the Mycenaean civilization to trade actively with Egypt and Asia Minor? Long-distance trade and economic growth. Who, after the French Revolution, crowned himself emperor and went on to dominate Europe? Napoleon Bonaparte. Who was the president of South Africa who abolished the racial segregation policy known as apartheid? Nelson Mandela. In year 1944, the Allies carried out a massive landing operation to liberate Europe. What was this operation called? The Normandy Landings, or D-Day. During the Industrial Revolution, who made up a large proportion of factory workers? Women and children. What was the main political and commercial center of the city of Rome, the capital of the Roman Empire? The Forum. What were the forts and defensive frontiers built by the Roman legions called? Limes. What was the 1884 conference at which the European powers established the principles for the partition of Africa? The Berlin Conference. What did kings in Mesopotamia use as the basis of their authority? The will of the gods. After the victory in the Battle of Marathon, which soldier brought the news to the citizens of Athens? Pheidippides. What is the event called in which the Hebrews escaped from Egypt? The Exodus. Which philosopher described the ordering principle of the cosmos as nous or mind? Anaxagoras. What famous building did Athens construct using the funds of the Delian League? Parthenon Temple. What was the religious policy that Bismarck pursued immediately after German unification? Kulturkampf. With the emergence of factory-based production, which economic structure was strengthened? The capitalist system. According to tradition, which city was founded by surviving Trojan nobles after the Trojan War? Rome, a legendary city. Into which branch of Christianity did the religious tradition of the Byzantine Empire develop? Eastern Orthodoxy. In the Roman Republic, which office served as the highest magistracy with 2 officials elected each year? The consulship. Which Enlightenment thinker argued for the social contract and emphasized direct democracy and popular sovereignty? Jean-Jacques Rousseau. What was the civil war between Protestants and Catholics that took place in Germany in the 16th and 17th centuries? The 30 Years' War. What language was mainly used in the Eastern Roman, Byzantine, Empire? Greek. In which battle did Hannibal win a great victory by launching a surprise attack on the Roman army? Battle of Trasimene. Which international organization was founded after World War II to maintain international peace? The United Nations, UN. Which Germanic tribes ruled the area of present-day Italy? Ostrogoths and Lombards. What major building project did Xerxes I expand within the Persian Empire? The expansion of Persepolis. How did King Darius of Persia govern his vast empire? By using governors and an extensive road network. Which ancient Greek civilization declined after the Trojan War? The Mycenaean civilization. When did the Industrial Revolution take place? The late 18th century. Which dynasty led India's golden age from the 4th to the 6th centuries and advanced Hindu culture? The Gupta dynasty. After India's independence, who served as its first prime minister? Jawaharlal Nehru. What was the war that broke out as Russia's southward expansion collided with British opposition? The Crimean War. Who served as the first Secretary-General of the United Nations at its founding? Trygve Lie. What was one of the main reasons for Napoleon's failure in his invasion of Russia? Severe cold and logistical shortages. Which ancient civilization's kingdom did Cambyses II conquer and incorporate into the Persian Empire? Egypt. What was the name of the first artificial satellite that symbolized the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union? Sputnik 1. What kind of treaty did Carthage conclude with Rome after Hannibal was defeated? A harsh peace treaty. In Christianity, what was the name of the woman to whom Jesus is said to have appeared first after his resurrection? Mary Magdalene. In ancient Greece, what dialect was used in some regions including Sparta? The Doric dialect. What values did ancient thinkers mainly emphasize? Living rightly and sustaining the community. Which ancient Greek physician known as the father of Western medicine is this referring to? Hippocrates. Thank you for watching until the end. We'd love to hear your feedback and historical insights in the comments. Your support helps us create even more history quizzes. Let's keep exploring together.